Unfortunately, I can tell you that when the deadline arrived of noon for that silence procedure, a number of members of the Security Council objected to our draft. And this is an illustration of the difficulties we encounter in working on the Security Council, because when we try to do something positive, we are inevitably met with, as we were this time, with all sorts of concerns about balance. Why didn't you include this? Why didn't you include that? And it brings us to square one in the entire conversation. Well, first on Syria, and a lot of for the first time, we hear from our colleagues from the NATO Council that in fact some investigation is ongoing in which NATO is participating. They refer to a Human Rights Council investigation, and that the questions have been asked and are being asked, and that NATO is providing answer. So for the first time, we have some reference to investigation within the Security Council. We didn't have consensus. We find all of this rather strange, because I think it resembles a situation when somebody is driving a car and hits a pedestrian, and then his passenger tells him, why don't we help the pedestrian? And the answer is that we should wait if his family requests that we help him, and that maybe we can help after the investigation is concluded. There are just a few cases where people have suffered from airstrikes. You want to clear the air. You want to show how serious you are about this. You do a quick investigation. Initially, I said NATO investigation in cooperation, maybe with some help of the United Nations. Why wait request for the Libyan authorities? So must do in a situation. I'm worried, and it has been my fifth and toughest presidency. I think that as a council, we are not moving in a good direction. There is a lot of nervousness, a lot of expectations that things are going to be done my way or no other way. That what I need to have, I must have now. No objections entertained, or no other views are entertained. I don't think this is a good way to work in the Council. And I think if this trend were to continue, it might seriously hurt the ability of the Security Council to work. In itself, I think it would be something which had all the members of the Security Council, had all the important members of the international community worked in accordance with that presidential statement, the crisis would have been over months ago. But instead, unfortunately, Syria was seen as a target of opportunity for regime change. Whenever somebody was asking about that town where